6 painters who shaped the history of art. First artist, Michelangelo, 1475 to 1564. Art movement, Renaissance. Michelangelo was an Italian painter, poet, architect and sculptor who is considered one of the leading figures of the Italian Renaissance. During the Renaissance, which means rebirth, people started learning more about ancient Greece and Rome. Works of art during the Renaissance were often on a grand scale, decorating churches and palaces. It was the first time that figures were painted in a three-dimensional and lifelike manner. Michelangelo used a technique called fresco to paint the ceiling and altar wall of the Sistine Chapel. For this, he applied paint directly to wet plaster. It took him 4 years to paint over 300 life-size figures depicting scenes from the Bible, the most famous of which is the creation of Adam, pictured above. So this is his famous fresco, The Creation of Adam. Second artist, Caravaggio, 1571 to 1610. And his art movement was called Baroque. Caravaggio was very influenced by the Renaissance masters, but he refused to paint directly onto church walls, instead preferring to paint with oils on huge canvases. Like other artists of the Baroque period, he painted realistic, detailed, theatrical paintings with a striking use of light and shade. To achieve this, he set up scenes with real models in darkened rooms and shone a bright light on them from a single source. The Catholic Church wanted ordinary people to relate to the life of Christ, so Caravaggio hired people off the street as models, including beggars and criminals. One of his masterpieces, The Taking of Christ, pictured right, can be seen in the National Gallery of Ireland. Although his religious paintings catapulted him to fame in Rome, Caravaggio preferred to socialise with the criminals and beggars he met on the streets. This often got him into trouble. In 1606 he killed a man and went on the run, but he died of a fever before the law could catch up with him.